By Nissan. Shop NissanUSA.com.
I know this all looks very Hollywood, but guess what? This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring? There's a nice little present.
Earn a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $40 you spend. That's a 20-cent fuel saver this Saturday and Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
Hey, Twin Cities, frost on your windows might make for great holiday photos, but it probably means you're paying too much to heat a cold and drafty house. Right now, take advantage of special year-end holiday savings. Save up to $400 off windows and doors. Plus, no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2022. Order by December 31st and receive an additional 5% off any project. Don't delay. Call Builders and Remodelers for your free estimate today. Builders and Remodelers. Nobody does it better.
Thanks for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Do you make junk disappear?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
Now.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
If something happened to you, what would happen to them? Their home, their education, their future. You need life insurance, and chances are SelectQuote can help you get it for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found Jacob 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife Wendy, a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
Our secret? At SelectQuote, we aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find you the company with the best rates.
We found Gary, 35, a $1 million policy for only $22 a month.
Why pay more? Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
Call 1-800-801-5656 or go to SelectQuote.com now and get the insurance your family needs.
At a price you can afford. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Earn a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $40 you spend. That's a 20-cent fuel saver this Saturday and Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
I know this all looks very Hollywood, but guess what? This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring? There's a nice little present.
All right, it is time for that forecast, the full forecast. The man of the hour.
What a day.
I just feel like I'm saying goodbye to my family here, and this is rough, but I've got another one coming, so this one we'll get done with quickly here.
Okay.
We do have partly cloudy skies out there tonight. We're going to see the clouds clear out a little bit, and as that happens, the temperatures will drop into the single digits above zero. We're looking for lows below zero, though, up in the northwestern part of the state. For us, as you can see, sunshine during the day tomorrow, pretty much throughout the day and into the evening hours. Clouds are going to be confined to the far northern portion of Minnesota. Down here in the southern part of the state, we may see a slight increase in cloud cover on Friday, but most of the snow is going to stay well to our south. And it's going to be a biggie, actually, from just south of Des Moines over towards Chicago. They could get anywhere from around 4 inches to maybe over a half a foot with that snow system as that slides to our south. Leaves us pretty much high and dry. Still quite a bit of sunshine through Friday, and then some more clouds increase as we get into the weekend, but that's going to come with warmer temps as well. 21 out there currently after a high today of around 24. We had 21 in Princeton, 17 in St. Cloud. It's dropped to 13 in Alexandria, 8 above Bemidji, 10 out there in Grand Forks, so definitely some cooler air up to our northwest. 21 officially. We have a west-northwest wind at 13. That gives us a wind chill of 9 above. That's what it feels like on your face when you're standing out there if you haven't covered it up. We're going to have a comfortably cool evening tonight with temperatures starting out around 20 at 7, dropping to 19 at 8, 16 by 10. Should get down to 12 above by midnight tonight. And as you can see, the skies start out partly cloudy, but then clear as we go through the night. It's going to give us a pleasant Thursday. Still getting up above average with highs in the mid-20s. Our average highs around 23 to 24. 28 in Blaine, 26 up in Princeton, mid-20s throughout the central and southern parts of the state. Even up in northern Minnesota, 25 way up there in International Falls, 28 at Roseau, one of the warmest spots in Minnesota. Go out to the west, though, and they're into the 30s again. And that's what we have headed this way just in time for the weekend. And that's going to mean a seasonable Friday. After a pleasant day tomorrow, temperatures are going to be in the mid-20s again weekend by the time we get to Friday. Look for temperatures to start out around 12 in the morning. Partly cloudy skies, so a little chilly start there. 20 by the lunch hour, getting to a high of 27 with partly cloudy skies. And the clouds will increase, as we said, by late Friday night and into the weekend, but that's that warmer air coming into play with 30s by the weekend. 8 above tonight, though, clear skies for the most part. Later on, partly cloudy to patchy fog out there. 25 for the high tomorrow, mostly sunny, seasonably mild, the south wind at 5 to 15. As we look ahead, 27 on Friday, Saturday up to 30 for the high, Sunday up to 32, and even thawing, get above that at 35 on Monday. And then we cool down a little bit, but a nice little thaw as we head toward the weekend. Temperatures up in the low to mid 30s for highs, and at 28 on Wednesday. That's still above average then, guys.
All right, yeah, Dave, thank you. It's hard to believe. We're almost speechless, but after more than 43 years at KSTP TV, Dave, this is your last night. How lucky we are to have such a great friend that makes saying farewell so hard.
It is hard, but it's not really goodbye. It's more like see you later, Dave. You know, Dave is as Minnesotan as they come. This is your day, Dave. We have been looking back all week long at your career, and tonight we want to leave you and everybody at home smiling.
Hang on, you guys. Man, we're right in it. That is the tornado.
After more than 43 years on TV,
Chief Meteorologist Dave Dahl is chasing those storms.
Wave created 70-mile-per-hour winds. He's seen it all.
Hang on, Russ.
Tried just about everything.
Sorry about that, Ross.
Let it go.
Experienced a lot of ups and downs.
Why did I do that?
And through it all,
Dave, isn't it past your bedtime?
Yep, it is,
That's what
Joe.
I thought.
Dave Dahl has been a good sport.
That'll be the only time.
You only give grief to people you like, so I must really like Dave.
Even after decades of teasing from a good friend.
Hey, Dave, can I have your parking spot?
You can have it, Joe. It's all yours, buddy.
Good. How about the wet bar in your office?
Actually, I tell him all the time, don't get in a spraying match with a skunk. I just love to see him squirm.
Even though we had the clouds, we were lucky. We got out of the rain.
43 years.
That is so unusual in the news business to have somebody, you're all so lucky to have somebody for that long here in the Twin Cities.
All at KSTP.
I don't know that happens anymore. I think if that's the expectation, I don't know that any of us are going to meet it at this point. But yes, I mean, something to just absolutely commend and applaud. Yep.
You've worked at KSTP 43 years, and you've only had one boss.
Yeah, and I'm so fortunate for that because the ownership here, the Hubbard family, has been spectacular. They took a chance with a kid right out of college. It was 23. They took a chance with me, and I'm grateful to no end for what they've allowed me to accomplish and do in this station. I consider them my family, and I consider Mr. Hubbard a second dad to me.
Is it hard to be Dave Dahl in Minnesota? Or is it a blessing?
It is a total blessing for me to have been able to work in the place that I grew up and do what I really love. And the people are awesome.
Hey!
Even though my forecasts have not been right, I've been treated very well.
I've been with Dave Dahl for 33 years, and I got to tell you, there's 3 things you have to know. He is as nice as he is on TV. 2, he loves weather and is a great forecaster. And 3, he's the biggest homer for Minnesota sports in the history of Minnesota sports.
When people ask me about you, I tell them you're as kind in person as you are on TV. Where does that come from?
My mom and dad. They are just amazing people, and they both passed. And that was the one thing I noticed when I came together for their funeral services, that everybody came up to me and said how wonderfully kind my mom and dad were. And I think I learned it from them.
Dave, I don't think anyone is ever going to do 43 years at the same place just because the business has changed.
Yeah, it totally has. And I feel so blessed that I've been able to almost start at the beginning when meteorologists were just starting to show up on TV and be able to carry it through this long.
What will you miss the most?
I'm going to miss the interaction with the people here.
Dave, the station called. They want you to delay your retirement. They want you to work on Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
He's been consistent. He's been a great friend and a real treasure for Minnesota.
Thanks for everything, Dave.
We got to bring in Joe himself on this.
And we're smiling and laughing.
I'm melancholy, Dave.
Joe.
I've been melancholy all week, to be real honest with you, Dave. And as I thought about it, 33 years we were the bookends on that set. And the one thing I'm glad they never figured out, that bookends really are dead weight. but Dave, you're a treasure.
Oh, you are too, Joe.
And
That's awesome.
we're gonna miss the heck out of you.
That smile and that laugh.
I love you, Joe. You keep on throwing those one-liners at me. Everybody's told me you can't beat him. Just go with it, you know. Just.
Who's he gonna pick on?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
most
tough.
fun with you, Dave. The most fun we ever had, I think, all the time were those promo shoots. They got that one shot in that piece where you and I are laughing.
Yes.
And I think we had to act like Victoria's Secret models, but really the secret was we were trying to make each other laugh and crack each other up. Those were probably the most fun times.
Yeah, we've had a bunch though, and I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you for everything. Thanks everybody. It's been great.
Dave, 43 years. Everyone at home right now feels like they're losing a loved one, but you're here and you're going to be in the community and you're a Minnesotan through and through.
I am, so I'll still be here. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not leaving the state.
That's good. And you are here with us until 7 o'clock tonight. So we're going to talk to you some more.
Joe,
wait a minute.
Just one more thing here yet. One more thing. Because this is going to hurt me to say this. Dave, you really are a legend.
Oh.
You are a legend.
Well,
43 years, you deserve that title.
I appreciate that, Joe. I appreciate that.
Well said.
Absolutely. Still ahead, keeping parents connected to their newborns even when they can't be in the hospital together. The new technology Hennepin Healthcare is using in its NICU. Wild training camp starts Sunday. All eyes will be on their new star coming up at 6:50.
At Honda, we take